Welcome to day 6 of this 10-day Iceland and Norway cruise. Today we are in Alesund, Norway. If you're new here, my name is Meredith and I am on this cruise as a solo traveler. Come along as I show you what I get up to in this beautiful port. Well, I'm standing out on deck 8, just ate breakfast and indulge food hall. All grab and go stuff, so you don't order from the tablet like you would for lunch and dinner. But I'm just standing out here looking at the port area because we actually docked on the starboard side today, so I do not face the port from my room, but I do face a beautiful view. Today I'm struggling with what to do. It's after 8 o'clock and I have a tour booked that is supposed to start at 9 a.m. and it is called the Land of the Trolls, but that excursion was actually canceled through Norwegian, and it was not canceled on Viator where I booked mine. However, I've read all of the reviews for the recent tours, and apparently there was a landslide and the road is closed, so you only get to go part way on a different route. It's a 6-hour excursion, which sounds exhausting, and I did not sleep well last night. I woke up before 5 o'clock in the morning and it looked like it was midday outside, and I stepped out on the balcony to get some pictures and video because it was absolutely stunning, like something out of Jurassic Park. I mean, the landscape, the rock face with the green lush trees, and it was just unbelievable. So I could not resist getting out of bed and going to capture that, but then the sun came out and it was amazing. But it also was shining directly into my cabin, so I just could not sleep. There is something about being in this part of the world that is really throwing off my sleep capabilities. So I tried to close the balcony curtains, but I didn't want to close them too much just in case I wouldn't wake up later. So I had a really hard time falling back asleep with how bright it was outside. So yeah, I'm struggling a bit this morning. I went and got some coffee from the Starbucks. There is a Starbucks both inside the ship near the atrium area, and there's a small Starbucks inside Indulge Food Hall, so I just stopped there, got a coffee to help wake me up. I think I might just skip this excursion that I booked, which I do not really want to do because it was pretty expensive. But if we're not going to get to visit the places that were advertised, it's not worth the money anyway. From the reviews I've read, they're not giving refunds. So what I think I might do is I can see from here a little area that you can, I think, hike up, and there's a viewpoint, which would be cool to do. The town looks really walkable and explorable on foot, so I may just do that and find some spots to walk around and explore and take pictures. I would really like to be able to spend a little bit more time relaxing this morning because there's some stuff I need to do. Like I need to send out a bag of laundry. I think I'm gonna head back up to the room and get ready for the day. As you can see, the sun is out and we have another ship behind us today in port. And it's warm. I don't even need this sweater. It's very warm. The sun shining makes it just so pleasant and comfortable. Debating on going to the spa for a little bit. Need to use it, and it is probably a good time because everyone is off the ship and going on excursions and will be less crowded. So thinking I might do that. Alright, I am ready in hiking gear and about to head out. I'm gonna do the hike up to the top of the viewpoint. I'm gonna start there, that first, and then head back down and explore the town and see where my walking takes me. But I'm just packing up the last few bits of my things. The temperature is very comfortable. It's in the upper 50s and it's perfect weather for walking and hiking. So let's see what I get up to in Alesund today. Alright, I think I made it. That is where I'm headed. There's a nice little park area here. And the architecture is so cool. It got steep real fast. This is going to be a hike. It's beautiful. Nice breeze. Keep me cool. Paused to sit on a little bench, take a break for a couple minutes, and then I will start heading up. Why do I keep doing things that involve insane heights and like sheer drop-offs? But the views are incredible, so it's worth it. Also, I didn't bring my water with me because the water bottle is so heavy. I didn't want to carry it up this steep hike, but now I'm thinking that was a mistake. Hopefully I can find a bottle of water to buy somewhere. Sweat. Looks like maybe there's an alternate path to get down to the bottom and a little train that will take you up and down too. Alright, that took less time than I expected. So I think I'm gonna head back down now and explore around the town a little bit more. See what there is to see. Just do some walking. Got very, very fortunate with the weather. There's a slight breeze, so it's not overly hot, but it is still warm, and I am sweaty. It's like straight uphill. Really only took like 10-15 minutes to do the whole thing, with breaks for pictures. Alright, I'm back down at the bottom, back where I started in this park. trying to decide what I want to do. It's almost 1 o'clock, so I might just wander around and see if I can find a spot to eat. I could go back to the ship and eat for free, but I've only just gotten off, so I kind of want to do a little bit more exploring, so maybe stop and get a small snack or a sandwich or something. We'll see what I can find, but I'm going to keep exploring for now and just see what happens, see where I wander. Alright, so I stopped in this place called nouveau Brew. It's about 1:30, and I decided to just get some fries as a snack for now, and then I'll eat something else when I get back on the ship. But I got a beer, and this is local. This is called Monkey Snacks, and it is a sour beer. I really like sours, and it looked good. It's got a pretty high alcohol content. It's like 7.7%, so I definitely needed a snack to go along with this, but so good. Sour, tart, just how I like it. Really tasty. So I'm just waiting for the fries to come out. I'll sit here and enjoy that and watch people watch as people are coming back and forth between both ships. This is like right next to the exit from the pier where both of the ships are docked. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy people watching and just hanging out, relaxing. It got a little chilly outside. There's some dark clouds coming in, so it looks like it might rain. Hopefully not. Then I'll probably head back to the ship after this and maybe find a spot outside, maybe even bring my blanket out with me, find a cozy spot and relax and take in the views. I had a really great time walking around the city. Something interesting about this city, Alesund, is that it burned down in 1904, and so they rebuilt the entire thing in an Art Nouveau style, and you can definitely see every single building has that style, and the architecture is just amazing. Some of the buildings look like castles, and it's very cool. Every building is just beautiful. And there's a lot of colorful buildings and colorful structures, and it's a very walkable city. I could have spent so much more time walking, but I definitely needed a snack. This is the perfect spot to just take in the views on the water, and so I'll enjoy this for a little while and then head back to the ship, I think. So Holland America has the craziest line to get back on the ship. It's like way out past the restaurant where I was sitting, and it's not let up at all. It's actually gotten longer since I've been sitting there like in the last 20-30 minutes, so they must be close to the time that they're departing. It's about 3 o'clock now, and maybe a whole bunch of excursions just got back, and that's why their line is so long, but I just walked right in for Prima. So I'm almost back to the ship. Here she is. I'm just gonna get back on now and relax and enjoy the rest of the afternoon on the ship. Still need to rest. I'm like barely functioning. I'm so tired. I've gotten like 8 hours of sleep over the last 3 nights combined, I think. So I am definitely hurting for rest at this moment. Isn't Prima beautiful? Beautiful ship. And to be honest, I actually was not that excited about being on the Prima for this itinerary because I think I mentioned this in an earlier video, but it is a much better ship for a warm weather itinerary because of how much outdoor space there is. But I've been pleasantly surprised with how well the passenger flow has been on the Prima for this cruise so far, and the events and things that have not been overly crowded other than St. Norman's, which is always crowded no matter what ship you're on. So yeah, I've been pretty happy with it. Alright, we are sailing away. It is just after 6 p.m. and we are sailing away. The birds are hovering again. The seagulls. I'm not sure if there are people feeding them again. It sounded like that might have been the case. Yeah, they're relentless. So anyway, I've just woken up from a nap and I checked my schedule and I have a dinner reservation at the teppanyaki place, which is on this ship called Hasuki. And I have that at 7:30. So really excited about Hasuki. I love the teppanyaki venues on all of Norwegian's other ships. It's one of my favorite meals out of all of their restaurants. It's always tasty, maybe not necessarily healthy, but then again, that's the case for most cruise foods. So just looking out the window now at sail away and hearing all the birds screeching, which is amusing. I'm assuming that they will leave us alone once we start getting further out to sea. The captain came on just a little bit ago right before we sailed away and gave us another informal, interesting update about our next port of call and our final port of call in Norway tomorrow, Bergen, which is, I think he said, the second largest city in Norway and home to 250,000 residents. So I love to listen to the captain's announcements anytime they come on, especially in a scenic, more exotic itinerary like this one, where there is more interesting historical information and just facts about the local history and the local cities. We are on our way out and we will be arriving in Bergen at 7 a.m. tomorrow. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting ready for dinner. I'll catch up with you later.
Clap your hand, everybody! Everybody, clap your hand! Go! One more time! Roll it! Roll it! Everybody's good! I hit my joke. Flower, when your husband gives to you, take this grace. Give it your hand all over. You want me? I believe I can fly.